This video is a short introduction to electrochemical cells. Over the next few lessons, you will begin to understand how batteries work. Electrochemical cells use energy conversions. These cells work in one of two ways. They can either use chemical energy to create electrical energy, or they can use electrical energy to create chemical energy. Redox reactions, such as those we have been learning about, either gain or lose electrons. If these electrons are made to travel through a wire, then we are able to create electrochemical cells. Batteries are the simplest type of electrochemical cell, called a voltaic cell. Chemical energy in the battery is converted into electrical energy. Batteries are set up to contain two separate half reactions, the oxidation and reduction. Because the half reactions are separated, electrons are forced to travel from one point to another. These electrons will flow from the reducing agent to the oxidizing agent. The flow of electrons is an electrical current. The remainder of this lesson will discuss the different components of voltaic cells. There will always need to be two half cells, which are separated by a porous boundary. The redox reactions in voltaic cells must be spontaneous for the battery to work. Each half cell will have an electrode that sticks out of it. The electrode is a solid electrical conductor. The half reactions in each half cell actually occur at the electrodes. Every voltaic cell needs two electrodes, one in each half cell. The anode is one of the two electrodes in a voltaic cell. This is the electrode where oxidation takes place. Anions, or negatively charged ions, always travel toward the anode. The anode will gradually lose mass as the reaction takes place. The cathode is the other of the two electrodes in a voltaic cell. This is the electrode where reduction takes place. Cations, or positively charged ions, always travel toward the cathode. The cathode will gradually gain mass as the reaction takes place. Another component of a voltaic cell is the external circuit. A wire will need to connect the two electrodes to allow for electrons to travel from the reducing agent to the oxidizing agent. There will also be a connection between the two half cells, which is called a salt bridge. This connection is filled with a salt solution, which allows for travel of ions to complete the circuit loop. To help you remember the two types of electrodes, we can adjust our Leo, the lion says grr, to Leo is a jerk. This will help us remember where in a half cell the oxidation and reduction reactions take place. This diagram shows how the voltaic cell is put together. Try to identify the wire connection, the anode, the cathode, the salt bridge, and the voltmeter. Notice that the salt bridge contains KCl. Different salt bridges may contain different salts. In the next lesson, we will look more closely at the types of reactions that take place in each half cell. Please complete the October 16th quiz.